Thank you. And no, you're not seeing double. Boogs, I cut my hair for you. So, well, I mean, with a first-year program, with 80% first years on the team, you kind of go into the year not sure, what to expect. But I'm going to show you, I have a group of 26 young men that got up every morning, 5:45, showed up to that weight room, lifted at 6 a.m., and showed up every single day to work. So thank you guys. I'd like to thank my coaches, Luke Olson, Ben Redmond, Dan Ponce, for your constant dedication and working with the guys. I certainly could not be doing without it. I listened to Coach Craig when he was helping advise me, and he said, hire good staff, and that's exactly what I did. I'd like to thank Neil Laird, our faculty fellow. He's been instrumental in helping our guys work through the scheduling and everything that comes along on that side. And then lastly, Jonah Silverman, our student manager. I'd like to thank him for showing the practice and absolutely crushing it on the music during game days. Well, I mean, this season, Ted kind of hit on a little bit. We started off a little rough, 2-12, but we've been playing about 500 baseball the back half of the season. And if you came out and watched us play, you kind of saw, regardless of what that scoreboard said, our guys continue to work, grind, and we have 20 losses on the year, but I can tell you that 8 of those have been with 3 runs or less, and 5 more have come in, or 3 more have come in extra innings. So we've battled hard, and again, it kind of culminated totally on Friday when we took down the Bombers, who was a super regional team last year, so that was a great win. All right, on with the awards. All right, let's start with the Coaches Award. All right, the Coaches Award, what does that mean? That means they're an extension of us on the field. They're here about leaving a legacy. They're dedicated, they're coachable, they have a sustained work ethic, and they really truly are living the life of trying to be a great statesman. This person showed up to the first day at Lift at 5:20. He actually beat Coach Craig there, and Coach Craig said that would never happen, so this person made sure he did this. He finished second on the team in batting average, RBIs, stolen bases, despite starting only 2 of the first 10 games out of the season. But when you put the work in, you're coachable, you make the adjustments, good things are going to happen. And ever since then, he has kind of stolen that 4-hole spot for us and has never looked back. They nicknamed him Rocky for a reason. First-year outfielder, Will Jones. All right, Rookie of the Year. I kind of chuckled when this came across, and when I said we got 80% first year, so I was like, well, we can take a pick of the litter here. But with the team full of those guys, we have a lot of worthy candidates. But what separates this guy is his consistency. Every time we gave him the baseball, he went at least 6 innings, and you knew that you were going to get a great start out of him. Again, another player who shows up every day, ready to work, does a lot of right things. When it's time to work, he's always putting it in, and when no one's watching, he's still putting that work in. And his overall numbers are not an indication of how well he actually threw for us. And without further ado, our Rookie of the Year is pitcher Alex Morancic. All right, our MVP. He's the only player on our roster that started all 29 games, and he's caught every single inning but 12 innings. He leads the team in average, hits, doubles, home runs, RBIs, walks, hit by pitches, and is even a perfect 3-for-3 in stolen bases. He's gotten on base at a 520 clip. That means every other time he comes to the plate, he's on base. He's had 10 multi-hit games, all while handling a young pitching staff and calling his own game. But the other things that he does is not only what he's done on the field, but he's also the guy who, after the 6 a.m. lift, was grabbing a group of guys, and you'd see them hitting in the cage in the field house at 7 a.m. He's the guy, if someone's got to throw a bullpen at 11 a.m., he's the guy there, they'll show up to catch him. He's the guy who's hitting there at 1:30 for a 4 o'clock stretch. He does so many things right, and there's no reason, it's no surprise to why he's producing on the field. Our MVP, our catcher, Ty Gallagher. Thank you.